You got the nice guitar solos. You got the very gravelly voice narrator just explaining everything you're doing.
The narrator is the glue that holds a lot of it together, and I liked that.
Mm-hmm. Is that light too bright in your face right now? Sorry. Actually, let me actually jump up real quick and turn on the real lights because I have this like desk lamp right in my cat's face.
Is there an idea that you have for this goes out to chat too, for like a Bayonetta version of a popular song that is just too juicy that I might have to actually go and make it?
I can't think of enough popular music to really say.
It doesn't help that popular music right now, especially, is so exceptionally mumbly.
Mm-hmm. Like, I could picture a Bayonetta-fied version of like a Virgin being kind of amusing, but that's
Hey,
a big ask for. Hey, you want to try this?
We're not gonna get away with this, are we?
I guess I almost said it wasn't peppy enough, but
There.
Moon River certainly wasn't peppy enough, and they still did that.
Sure.
So I guess the sky's the limit. Actually, maybe the trick there is to find the most inappropriate song for it.
What a night. You're still in one piece. That's all that matters.
Here's another game where, especially with my air on like this, just have it on by default every game, please. Please. Like, games as an industry do not seem to realize, like, how often dialogue is mumbled or, like, cut off by other audio in the game.
Games in general aren't very well mixed.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, this is Transistor. I know actually very little about it, besides the fact that you're, like, a lounge singer with a talking broadsword.
Found us already.
That's more than I knew about
And
it.
it's like cyberpunk.
So do I.
It almost looks more sea-punk right now.
Nice. Okay, let's go.
As much as I loathe the punk
Just to the bay.
suffocation
Think I
of
know where we
things,
are.
that doesn't actually mean anything but vaguely this aesthetic.
More of these creeps. Look, don't fret, just
Uh, and now it's suddenly going turn-based on me?
do something. Right. Ready.
Okay.
Now.
Every X amount of time you can go into, oh, what's it called?
We're clear.
Frozen Synapse mode, basically.
I like the idea of that queue up your moves thing, but I was expecting a little more pizzazz when you released.
Hello, world. Look at all that. We're
Also,
on the
I'm
edge
a
of
big
town.
sucker for, like, having a sword too heavy to carry properly. Yep, this art style is, like, really good.
Mm.
There's the empty set. Still too close to it. We better get as far from there as possible.
Very pretty backgrounds.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay, something really weird is going on with
Block
my
party
computer.
event.
Now Twitch is normal volume and
Here we
Discord
go.
is super quiet, and my sound mixer says everything's at 100.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna reconnect the call fast.
Okay.
Okay, I can hear you clearly now. Don't know
That's
what's
good.
going on.
Weird.
Not yet.
Oh. Okay, so we can do the whole, like, turn-based thing. You, like, have everything on cooldown for all afterwards.
Mm.
Get out of here. We're good. She awake? Hi. You okay?
Wait, I'm not talking much, so like, I know nothing about the plot of this game
Sure.
at all.
She wants to come
Have you
along.
seen that recent
We can
Arc
use her.
Systems fighting game, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus?
She says hello. Her name's Lillian.
I have not?
That one just randomly came to mind because it has a system where you've got a bunch of icons and a bunch of skills. And like to make it more RPG-y, the specials that are your fighting game moves have like cooldowns and things. But then they have like one button versions of them that are less good, and then fighting game input versions of them, which I think like cool down faster and other things. But I also found that kind of annoying because like if they're going to go that far, like why not just make it one button inputs?
I'm so sorry, Red. They took your voice. I couldn't stop them. Well, we took something of theirs. Hey, let's just go. Come on, just go. Damn. Young lady here to see you.
Okay, I now regret doing that. Cover is not always a thing. Let's like cool down quicker if I
Trying to trick us.
those ones. Oh no, it's just
So I'm curious if this feels mushy because it kind of looks mushy
a
to
little
me.
bit, yeah.
This is the same developer as Bastion, so that's probably what you're seeing.
Yep.
Gross.
It does the kind of game where, like, if you get into it more and develop more of a rhythm, it's very nice and smooth. But like,
Okay. Side street due east. Through there. I think I know a place we could get a ride.
Because I see that time stop thing, and in my head it works like Metal Gear Revengeance, you know?
in practice, it's very much like, let's turn this into a turn-based game suddenly.
It seems weird that your go-to line attack is like repeatedly stabbing that sword into the ground like that, which also seems very clunky.
Okay.
I think it's technically a giant USB stick.
Oh,
Hey, Mr. Moyle. You in there? It's him, all right, but I can barely hear him.
What is interesting is, like, your extra moves are, like, people's souls, and apparently later in the game told, like, there's conversations based on whatever you have equipped.
oh.
Oh, no.
And if you're like on a new game plus, you can have the same person twice. And
Come on then, tough guy.
Interesting. This game is called Transistor.
Let's go.
Oh, I noticed whatever you were doing to like make the chat box appear on stream before has not been happening for a bit now. I pay attention to it.
really,
I assume that whatever game capture you have is like higher up in the Streamlabs layer stack or something.
I might have screwed that up at some point. Yeah. Let me see if I can fix that right now. Actually. Let's see. Chat box should be there. Testing? Did I accidentally turn it off at some point? Weird. I have no idea why it's not working. But yeah, this is Transistor, the second game, as far as I know, from the people who did Bastion, which is like semi-tactical, semi-actiony. I should probably check out these other moves that I have.
Oh no, now I've got black screen on Twitch.
Oh, just give it a second. I was tabbed out for a second.
Oh, there, it's back. Good.
Get away from it.
Fine.
Jerk. Back where they belong. Hey.
Let's see. Stealthy it is.
We're still here.
So this is one of those ones where it's like, I want to stick with this long enough to like get a
Okay,
feel
you're
for
in.
what the actual plot is. Yes, I would like things that I got. These attach two moves. Okay.
I do appreciate that they went for the cyber world electronic everything thing and managed to carve out a neon aesthetic that is not the same like
Good.
rainy
Just
streets
one
and
more block.
bisexual lighting thing
Wanna show
everyone
you
else is doing.
Yeah.
Okay. There's
Yeah,
a
like the look of this is really
back.
like intriguing to me.
Not that I wouldn't mind more good games that look like what I just described. It just seems like there aren't very many good games that go for that.
Yep. Well, I mean, those are totally in a line. There we go.
That was quick. You're still here.
I totally missed there. Whoops. So this is a weird thing where it's like the way to go is to make extensive usage of this, and it's like semi turn-based combat.
Here he comes.
think I would like this more if she just swung that thing like Nightmare.
It's fair.
They're gone, but so's this whole block.
Right, I was saying that.
Yeah, good call. That's our way out. Okay, East 64 on ramp. 5 blocks down. Take the
The guy's
second
broken.
right.
Gotta take him back to the
Not
jerk
turn
store.
left. And thanks for the lift.
I do like the nice, supportive friend voice the sword has, at least. And like, again, like, cosmetically, this is fantastic.
You turn left.
That was something I liked a lot about Titanfall,
Thought we were
is
gonna
how
skip
supportive
town.
the Titans were. Like, you call your big mecha down and it's like, welcome back to Commander. We are a stronger team together. And I'm like, oh, thank you, mecha. That's so nice.
They will track you down, wipe you out, and take whatever's left of me.
That's like the
Back to
skip
those
dialogue
big
button there would just
camera
accelerate.
pieces of trash. Look, whatever you're thinking, do me a favor. Don't let me go.
Oh, that's making me angry thinking again how Apex Legends is popular when Titanfall exists. Because they looked at Titanfall, they were like, okay, what if we take out the giant robots and make the guns worse? And
Yeah,
they're like,
kinda.
brilliant.
And also make it one of those battle royale things, which, I mean,
Yeah. And
Like-
make the map just
Poor
super
Mike.
bland. Make the map look like a Unity asset flip.
I'm really waiting for history to prove me right on, like, we need to do a battle royale turning into the next, we need to clone World of Warcraft as directly as possible.
Stronger than the last ones.
I think in hindsight, people will view it that way. Although there were like no successful World of Warcraft clones, and there have been a few successful PUBG clones, I guess.
I guess.
Royales killed my beloved Paragon, and I will never forgive them for ruining the one good MOBA.
Yeah, just kill that.
That's one way to do it.
Oops. Fine.
When I get back into coding after I update all my old
They were
software,
waiting.
I'm totally gonna get into.
Make in time too.
I'm totally gonna try prototyping that idea I had for a fighting game with all the like free Paragon assets they released.
Doesn't think a bad idea.
Because you got like a charismatic roster and you got attack animations and special moves all just sitting right there.
Not a soul.
That's the missing element of the
Hardly
puzzle.
recognize this place
Yep.
without the foot traffic.
Yeah, MOBA is another one of those genres where it's like,
Terminal's still up.
this is not actually, like, enough of a thing to support a genre. It's just, like, maybe one game.
Must be starving.
It's not enough of a thing to support two maps.
Monster's really the only choice here.
That too, yeah.
Yes. Just have to get back to your place before it gets cold. They're hungry too.
Then again, in games with multiple maps, everyone just plays whatever the sniper map is or whatever the final destination is.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Left ourselves open for a seafood flatbread.
So I'm not, like, getting a lot of connection between the game mechanics and the plot with this.
Has it explained why you're stabbing your sword friend into the ground at robots?
Nope.
You always read that fast?
I guess some parts of life you just accept.
Yep. I don't like that much cooldown after a dash when it's out of combat.
I know people think the dragging the sword thing is cool, but it like bothers me. It bothers me like when you see someone pointing their gun around menacingly, but they've got their finger clearly like wrapped around the trigger.
Yep.
You got on the Camerata shortlist. More than just a name to them now.
Because here's at least some, like, plot. And also things.
You've reached the hopefully not permanent address of Mr. Nobody. Lillian Platt used to run the OVC. Said she left for personal reasons. Preston Moyle. Guess he went out joyriding one night and never came back. Shawsburg was out of control. Thought the admins put him away.
Well, apparently, like, upgrading moves gives you more, like, backstory info on them. But yeah,
I kind of like that the one is like not
That's a
a
first.
question mark because they've got like a mysterious past or something. They're like, just still figuring things out.
Back
Yep.
for more.
Jerk 2.0 is just really funny looking.
Well, they ran out of Jerk 1.0.
They're fixing the big guy.
Yeah, I'm not doing so great there.
All quiet. What do you see?
So like apparently everything can be used as both like an upgrade, update, its own like thing, and also as an upgrade to a thing.
Jerk was hiding in here. Whatever here is.
I do wish this would be like a little bit more upfront in general than it is so far.
I'm a little disappointed that I was hoping this fixed what I felt was Bastion's problems of being a little too heavy on the style compared to the substance.
Yeah, that's kind of a thing.
And like people always talk about Platinum games, like with the previous example, as being like heavily style based, but no, they're like mechanically tight. You can like, I remember watching
Okay.
Kamiya himself playing like Bayonetta on stream, and he's like good at it.
Yeah.
They're saying everyone up and left. Nothing to see here. Admins just
Well, like that Transformers game, which was like really not, you know, like A tier platinum stuff, just kind of like a little thing they tossed out there. Like that just like immediately clicked for me as just like really fun to play and responsive, and I can do cool little combos. This, like, I
out of the channel in record time.
I get that that's what it's going for, but still,
8
it's like,
blocks off. Almost there.
I don't know.
Trouble. Popping up like weeds.
It's missing a little something. You just die? Thank you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I guess I shouldn't just, like, mindlessly use the one move and everything.
It's not doing a whole lot to make these encounters terribly unique either. It's just like, oh, it's another arena full of stuff. I'm being perhaps disproportionately critical of it, but after I had heard so much positive about this and Bastion, I feel like I got the games rather oversold to me.
Like, I feel like I should be
Still charging.
more intrigued by this than the just, like, quickly dashed out Transformers game.
Right?
But so far, that's my, like, pick of the night, honestly, for, oh wow, it's really good.
Passing through.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else was, like, as solid as that. What else was there? Tomb Raider.
Well, there
Tooth and
wasn't
Tail.
Tomb Raider. But yeah, this is what it is. Like,
Get
I'm gonna do
ready
like
to
one
get
more
jumped.
screen to be interesting.
Or not.
I guess we're taking it just
Let's
as a
not
given
stick
that
around.
Terraria is solid and everyone likes it.
I mean, I'm not that big on Terraria.
Got some kind of cheerleader this time.
I'm
I guess
also
I
like,
haven't tried it myself, but yeah. It seems to focus on exactly the parts of the survival crafting-y experience that I don't like. Like, I like playing Minecraft and just like building a little cabin in the woods and like getting it just how I like it and making it, an especially cozy spot that's also like fortified, you know?
oh, I do that too.
I had a little house several versions ago that I got like surprisingly attached to. I wonder if it's
a
still
sec.
there. I should go check. Oh, I was playing on a friend's account. I wonder if I even have it. I'd be sad about that. Because like games with random seeds, you can get like really attached to the specific locations.
Oh yeah. I saw this like something or other. Like, am I the asshole or something? Where somebody's talking about like his kid not respecting him, so he like deleted his Minecraft world, and it's like, you horrible monster! Why would you?
A lot of parents do like randomly destructive stuff like that, and I don't know what. They seem to equate respect with like fear, right?
I guess we're done here.
Like what is the outcome that he pictured in his mind where he like his kid did come up with out of that like I respect you now that you have displayed you have had a show of force
And it was like he's
because
bragging about.
we live in
yeah.
barbarian world.
It was like he's bragging about doing it because he's like has seen the kid like showing off all the work he put into this server and whatnot, and it's like, what lessons do you think you're teaching? Holy cow!
Serves you right for taking pride in something creative you did, kid.
Tired.
Yep, and letting me know about it.
Yeah, right? That was the kind of thing that
Obi-Wan
just made me
confirms
hide all my interests from my parents.
So like, this is a very pretty game, but like, mechanically, I'm already kind of bored. And unless there's like a boss fight or a cutscene here, I think I'm gonna move on.
Deserted. Unless you count him. Hi. Where'd everybody go? Well, we're
I like how the characters' ages aren't all just like 15, 15, 15, 16.
He's too far gone.
Like aesthetically, this is
She brought help.
this is stuff we fought before. I am going to go something else for now. But it is like a pretty game, and I want to like it a lot more than I do.